right? Hello friends, this is day 2 of the AISS event in India. I have with me Mr. Rodney, who is an Australian Italian but promoting the sport in Indonesia and surrounding areas right now. He has promoted para rugby and now he's pushing things in the parasailing world, and he's brought parasailers from 3 or 4 countries like Indonesia, Timor-Leste. Rodney, could you tell us how do you promote parasailing where it did not exist? You're the first one doing it there. Just describe the experience to us.
Okay, we started off on the island of Bali. I have a passion from sailing, from my own personal. But first step was we were lucky enough to receive from the Singapore SDSC, Singapore Disabled Sports Council. They helped us by donating a number of boats, Hansa 2.3s, and that gave us the start to start the program. We then identified potential sailors. Not easy. You'd be surprised, in an archipelago of 17,000 islands, very few people go out on the water. It's actually considered that forbidden zone. So to get people to encourage persons to go sailing, not only that, disabled persons to go out on the water, was actually one of our hardest cultural. So we also identified sailors with disabilities, fishermen with disabilities that already were out on the water. And from that grew the program. We then were able to buy more boats, and we started the program, regular program. In 2017, we sent sailors to the Worlds in Hiroshima, one coming 7th. Unfortunately, he couldn't get his visa was rejected to come here. Otherwise, he was one of the sailors to come here. And then our big steps in it. Bali got too crowded, so we moved the whole sailing to the nearby island of Lombok, where we have a sailing center, like on the beach. Kindness of the Dream Divers, one of our partners, and there we do sailing programs. But not only do we sailing programs, we're also starting where the sailors can then take tourists around the Gili Islands, so they can earn some income, because one has to appreciate people with disabilities in third world countries also usually at the bottom of the economic rung. So we've now started this by encouraging them to sail, take guests around, which the Hansa 2.3s are perfect, so you sit next to each other, and and the more they sail, the better they're getting. So that's how we're combining a bit of economic empowerment together with the sailing, and that's how we've spread it, and doing the same now in Timor-Leste.
Thank you, Rodney. That gives us some pointers to borrow from your program to enrich the Indian program. Thank you very much, Rodney. Thank you, Jack.